Hey, what's up, YouTubers? I just want to make a short little video on a new way to invest your money or save your money that's not a traditional way. As you can see on the screen, we got Whiskey Invest Direct. If you don't know about them, they're pretty new, and they're part of their team is from Bullion Vault. If you don't know Bullion Vault, they're a place in the UK where you can invest in gold, buy gold grams fairly cheap. It's a lot like gold money. Anyways, they've come out with a new product called Whiskey Invest Direct. What's cool about it is you only need to buy 1 liter to open an account. Of course, the downside is they charge you 15 pence, I think, per month, but the minimum fee to hold a holding here is £3 a month. And with the pound really cheap now, it might be worthwhile for US based investors or investors overseas. Now, although you only need 1 liter, you only need to buy 1 liter. Um, if you're going to get charged £3 a month, it's £36 a year. It's like 40, $50 currently. I'm not really sure what the pound is right now. I think it's at 128, 130 right now against the dollar, but under $50 a year. So it's probably not worth it unless you're going to invest at least a couple of $1,000, or even better yet, $5,000 or $10,000. Excuse me. I'll just click on the About Us. And before that, there's a little video. Anyways, you can see here, it's basically like Bullion Vault. You just open an account. You get everything verified. That's one thing I don't like about it here. One of the disadvantages is they have a lot of restrictions, like when it comes to your account, like if anything suspicious or weird comes up, they may freeze your account. They may or may not accept your deposits. But from what I can tell, they accept money from Zimbabwe to from Guatemala, all over the world. Anyways, here let's go to buy. Let's see. We have an About Whiskey page. You buy different packages, and the packages are between £1.6 to like £2 or £3. And before we go on, if you would invest in whiskey, excuse me, from about 2008 on, it's an alternative investment. You would have got about 7 to 8% returns, and it appears that you may get that in the future. Now, the future isn't going to be exactly how the past has been, but with all the volatility and the weirdness with low interest rates all around the world, having a little capital in gold and silver, electronic or gold and silver you hold in your hand, and maybe having a small portion of your assets in whiskey might be okay. Right now, I think the stock market is fairly overvalued. If it were me, I would make my investment in the next recession, because whiskey prices could come down as the world economy slows. But basically, when you're investing in whiskey, it's like wine. It's really growing overseas, not so much in the UK or in Europe or the States. It's in the emerging markets where people are buying a lot of wine and whiskey. This is why you want to do this in the next recession, I think. Anyways, let's go to charts. I want to show you something. Now here's a chart of whiskey prices starting in 2015. It's at £1.20. Then we go to the top here. You can see it's basically a nice equity curve going up. Now it's at £1.62. This is July 17. As you can see, there's a little volatility. It's really not much. You went from £1.55 down to £1.40. So it's a nice alternative investment if you don't really want to hold your wealth right now in shares. Now me, I'm not in shares. I'm more trading and more shorting the markets than anything else. But anyways, it's a cool way to invest your money if you want an alternative investment, and you're looking at cryptocurrencies, or you're looking at gold, or now you can look at Whiskey Invest Direct. Like I said, with the fees, it's probably not worth it unless you're going to put a couple $1,000s in it. But anyways, you can see it's a nice steady upward curve of prices. As whiskey ages, it becomes more valuable. All right. We can look at something else here. basically, if you go through on the list of the different packages you can buy, it's about the same, except for here, we're starting at almost 3 pounds, and now we're up to, whoops, I said 2 pounds 75. Now we're at 290. So it didn't really go up that much, but you can see if you're willing to hold this long term over a 5 or 10 year period, you'll get your returns. Anyways, here's the different packages you can get. And like I said, you get this one, you get young whiskey, which is going to be quite a bit cheaper, and a lot of the blends. A lot of this is used for blended whiskey. Anyways, it's pretty self-explanatory to open an account. We'll go to the deposit page. The way it works is you send a bank wire. I wish they had it so you could fund it through an ATM card, but they don't. You just send your money to Lloyd's. They have the SWIFT code, and you put in the payment reference, whatever your account name is or number. Anyways, also too on the buy and the sell, there's like cash prices you can pay, but they also have a way where you can put in limit orders, which I won't go into here, but they explain it in the details. It's not that complicated, but you can always call them up if you don't understand. Anyways, here's the different deals they have. These are the different whiskey distilleries. As you can see, there's quite a few, and you can see prices are all over the place. 1 pound 7 to 2 2 3/4, and I don't see any extra right now, but as you can see, people are buying between 1,000 to almost 3,000 liters. So if you look at it, that's 3,000 or 4,000 pounds. So there's some liquidity here. I mean, you're not going to be putting millions of dollars. If you do that, you're going to call them up and get pricing that way. But for small investors, there's enough liquidity. The last one here was 4,500 liters, and that's the unit of that you're buying and selling at 1 liter. You can buy 1 liter if you want, but you have people here buying and selling 200. But as you can see, it's in the 1,000 to 2,000 or 3,000 range. Down here is, I think, where you can put in your limit orders and see what happens. There's a way you do it. It's kind of complicated, so I'll just let you go on the website and you can read about it. Anyways, I just wanted to make a short video showing a way you can invest in whiskey, and it basically costs you to carry your investment about 3 pounds a month, which is 36 pounds a year, which I think would be under $50 right now with the weak pound. So if you're looking for like a pound sterling investment, looking to get some of your capital offshore if you're in the States or Canada, and you're looking for kind of an alternative investment, you might want to consider Whiskey Invest Direct. Since about 2008, I think whiskey prices have edged up about 7-8% a year, and you can buy a diversified portfolio of their products here, as you can see, and it's perfect for smaller investors. Just make sure if you make an investment, your carrying costs are going to be about 3 pounds a month. Also, too, to buy and sell costs to 1.75%. So to buy, it's going to cost 1 3/4. To sell, it's going to cost 1 3/4. So a little under 4%. So this would be a long-term investment. Oh, there we go. We got some action right there. Every once in a while, you can see the prices moving. If you're a trader, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, you just sign up. It's pretty easy. You validate your account with your ID. You send in a bank wire. You get your money credited to your account, and then you learn how to place buy and sell buying orders. There, like if you want to sell, buying what you want to buy, and then just set away and forget about it. This is a long-term investment, and we'll get a lot more action. This is a long-term investment, and it's an alternative investment if you don't really want to put your capital in traditional type shares or real estate. And it's also a good way for people in the States to get a portion of their wealth overseas. You can set up a Whiskey Direct investment account, and then you can set up a bullion vault account, have an account with gold money. They actually can give you a ATM card with it, so it kind of acts like a bank. It's a little bit different than this, but you can put your money in gold or silver. And if you have enough money at goldmoney.com, you can invest in foreign currencies too. Anyways, just go to whiskeyinvestdirect.com and check them out. Thanks.